So the other day, I was sitting on the couch, watching some people's MrBeast finger on the app's live streams, which got me thinking, what if I built a robot that never lost MrBeast's finger on the app? Lemon, nails, clothespins, wire, tape, foil, pen, glue, car, train. Alright guys, so $40 later, I'm finally out of the store. Got a bunch of random stuff that I thought would help me. So let's just try to build this robot. Okay guys, so it's finally time I tried to build this robot. They didn't have like those turny things, like those, I don't even know what they're called, so I'm just gonna use like the car axles, something like that. And look at this thing.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Give me 1 second while I pull out the batteries and then we'll get started, so yeah. I think I finally got it. I think it stopped. Look at that. Get the batteries out of here. Woo!
I'm sorry, what?
But in all seriousness though, guys, I think it's finally time that we start. Let's do this. And I'd started. I didn't really have a plan, so I just started organizing my stuff, trying to get it all together. And then when I'd felt that all my stuff was organized, I took out my phone to try to learn how to build an Apple Pencil, which is going to be the finger of the app. And that's when the greatest ad of all time popped up.
100% of kitchen accidents happen in the kitchen.
After learning through an ad that 100% of kitchen accidents happen in the kitchen, I was really starting to question my meaning of life.
Why?
But I was still making this machine that would undeniably destroy any competition it ever faced on the finger app out of a lemon.
This isn't the fanciest of styluses, but it'll get the job done. Once you make your stylus, tweet me a picture of it on Twitter and
Okay guys, quick update vlog. I just made this Apple Pencil thing, and it actually works. Look at this. So basically, I just need to attach this to my robot that I'm about to build, and we got the next $1 trillion idea. Oh, by the way, I have 9 degrees in engineering and 9 degrees in science, so building this robot should be easy. Let's do this. And so once again, I started building, this time making it look easier than ever, having 9 degrees in engineering and 9 degrees in science. Using my expertise to get the copper wire out of the plastic encasing that it was surrounded in. Okay, finally got all this yellow stuff off this copper wire. So now we just got a plain copper wire here. And I think all I'm gonna do now is just plug it into the lemon, like.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
Mission failed! We'll get them next time.
So yeah, let's just keep the grind going. Until the grind was back on, I was just rolling the lemons to get maximum voltage for this finger robot that I was about to build. And was totally no doubt gonna work. There we go, look at that. Right there, the motor that's hopefully gonna work. Power this whole thing. Or I mean the motor that I'm gonna power with a lemon, because there's no battery in it. And for the next few minutes, I just did some fidgeting with the motor that was hopefully gonna power this whole robot. I actually have faith in this. I really didn't think I was gonna do it. But I'm just gonna like put it like this, and then spin it, and it'll hopefully get every corner of the screen. You'll see. Okay guys, so here's the robot's first test sort of. So like spins like this.
Bruh.
So let's start building again. Woo! After miserably failing to keep the robot's finger on the app, I decided it was time I stopped messing around and showed my 9 degrees in engineering and 9 degrees in science, who's boss. And that's exactly what I did, taking the motor out of the train to be used as the DC motor, which I couldn't find at the store, because people without 9 degrees in engineering and 9 degrees in science don't know what a DC motor is. Okay guys, I think I actually might have something. So the plan is, when I plug this thing into the lemon, this thing right here, these wheels are gonna turn through this thing, and then it's gonna hopefully spin, moving this finger thing around here, making it touch the screen, and then we'll hopefully win. So let's plug it in and try it out. So this is my first real attempt on trying to get this thing to work. So I'm just gonna plug it in like I said, and this thing should start moving. According to all my years in engineering, 9 years, baby. Just gonna plug this thing in, and then hopefully press start. Fingers on this.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night.
This is broken. I thought it was gonna be easier. So back to work. Woo! And the robot was finally starting to look like something. With the lemon connected to the copper wire, connected to the box, connected to the motor, connected to the finger thing. Okay guys, I think I figured out something. So this thing, like this apple pin thing, it doesn't work unless your hand's like touching the tin foil. Look, my hand's not touching the tin foil. I'll try to press start. See, look at that. Doesn't work. Hand's not touching the foil. I can't press start. But if you see here, if you connect this copper cord inside the tin foil, right here or somewhere, and then just place them down here. I'm not touching the tin foil. And place it down here. It'll work. Watch. Look, it's working. I know I'm moving it, but the lemon's powering this. Watch me unplug the lemon. I'm gonna take the lemon away and watch what happens. Look at that. We lost. The lemon is providing electricity. That's good. We have a start. I think we can do this. The only problem now is how do we get this to spin? Like, I know the lemon can power, but how do we get this to spin with using this copper and this spinny thing? Like, that's the only problem I'm facing, since they didn't have that electric motor that I desperately needed. So I'm just using this $2 train motor. It's not even a motor, it's like one of those wind backs. Let me show you. Look, you wind it back like this, and then it'll go flying. Watch. Look at that. So see that? That's proof that this motor's probably broken. But yeah. And so I kept building, looking for every tutorial video I could find on how to build something that was similar to a thing that could move around the screen. But sadly, there was nothing. Okay, so this is my second robot design right here. I don't really think it works. I've tried it, or like when I put it together, but it looks like it's better than the last one. Uses 2 lemons, so like it gets more voltage, hopefully. I think that's why there's 2 lemons. But basically I just made 2 lemons here, and I just hooked them together using this motor in the middle, which is connected through this wire, cord, copper wire, through this motor, which is supposed to make it spin like this, moving the finger thing like this. And if we just have oh my, 30-second ad. Stand by. And there we go. Okay, finally. And if we just press start, the finger should connect to the app, right? What is this? Okay, let's try again. Connect. No, you've like, oh, it's connected. It's not moving, but wait, if I move the lemon, does that count as it's being lemon powered? Because technically it is. I'm gonna lose it any second. What? And so I gave this MrBeast finger lemon robot one more try. This time using all 5 lemons for maximum voltage and every nail I needed. Basically making a bigger version of what I had made before, but hoping it would work with more power. And then this happened. Okay, I think I've finally done it. 5 lemons in this contraption. We got the usual apple pin and the usual spinny thing that probably doesn't really work. Okay guys, so here's the moment of truth. When I press start, these 5 lemons should start triggering this thing to make it move all over the screen. And it should work. It should be able to go on forever, so here we go. Moment of truth. Does it work?
Bruh.
And so there it was. The most unwell spent $40 I'd ever spent in my entire life. And the second worst science experiment of all time. With the first going to be my next video. And if you want to know what that video is, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And see you guys in the next video.